For this night I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day. Well, is a ribbon in the sky for our love, love we can lose. With God on our side, we'll find strength. When you're feeling lost in the night, when you feel your walls. Anytime the time gets you, I'll be the one to make it better. I'll be there to protect you, see you through. There is nothing I won't do. I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you your strength. Anything you need. I will be the sun in your sky. I will light your way on you. For you are with. I will shoot your home and no harm from you, baby. Hold on to be your shelter. No, these arms won't let you down. If there is a mountain to move, I'm here for you, I'm here forever. I will be your fortress, tall and strong. Keep the same beside you.
You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot, I'm still on the screen.
Welcome family, friends, and loved ones. We are gathered here today to finally celebrate the union of Nick and Lee. 12 years ago, Nick and Lee met by chance at a science conference for high school students. But I think it was fate who put them there together that weekend, where they connected at the dance that was held later that evening. Fast forward to their return home, and a date night at the movies is where this love story truly began. Now, I always ask couples if there was a pivotal moment in their relationship where they knew the other was the one. And for Nick and Lee, it wasn't just one moment, rather a culmination of multiple moments over their time together, and specifically the successes they have experienced as a couple. Like seeing one another graduate, moving across the country together, finding their first jobs, getting promoted, and buying their first house. They have found that they can truly accomplish anything when they are together. Speaking of being together, Lee and Nick have discovered that they love doing absolutely everything with one another. They get adventurous by traveling to new cities and finding new cocktail recipes to impress one another with. But they also like to stay home and cook dinner and cuddle under the blankets in a cold room, watching their favorite movies and shows. Each other's company is all they really need. I'll tell you, these two laugh a lot as well, which is the key to any great relationship. They told me quite a few funny stories from their time together in the kitchen, like when Nick constantly burns the tortillas. One time. Or that time Lee cut her thumb peeling a potato, and Nick got a call at work from the apartment manager about the blood all over the door.
I tried to cook something nice.
Clearly, they are able to find laughter in any and all situations together. I also asked this couple what they love most about each other, and their answers were simple but important. Lee loves Nick's amazing smile, his attention to every detail, the creativity that pours out of him, and his truly magnanimous personality. Nick also loves that smile of Lee's, as well as her supportiveness and common sense, but sometimes goes out the window as she decides to go along with his harebrained schemes.
Every time.
These two are a perfect match for one another, there's no doubt. My favorite story of all Nick and Lee told me was of their engagement. It was almost 3 years ago, and Lee was on her way to visit Nick in Seattle over summer break. Now, Nick had known for quite some time that he wanted to spend forever with Lee, and he couldn't wait any longer to ask her to be his wife. As her flight landed and they reunited in the airport, Nick got down on one knee with that gorgeous ring in his hand and asked Lee to marry him. Because she, of course, said yes.
Oh, yes, I did.
I am here today to join these two soulmates in marriage. Now we've come to the words that Nick and Lee want to hear and say the most today. The words that will take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. Nick and Lee will exchange the original vows that they have written for each other. Nick begged me to go first.
This past few years, it's been over a decade. This past decade and plus has been a wonderful adventure. All the way from Buffalo to Seattle and beyond. It's just been amazing having you all. Just wanted to tell you that. I promise to support you in everything that you want to put your heart towards. I promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to give you a great house. You're so amazing today.
Yeah, so it's definitely been a long ride for you and I. And I am just so thankful that even through all the trials and tribulations that we faced, I've never stopped loving you. And I'm always going to be there for you to support your dreams. And I know you have big dreams. And I want to be right with you. I now see your biggest fan. Whenever you're creating something in 3D printer, I just want to be your biggest supporter however I can. And I'm so thankful for the journey that we've spent, and I'm looking forward to our future together as husband and wife. I look with our adventures and all the other shenanigans we're gonna get into. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for better. I'm so happy to have you as a husband. Yeah.
We have some rings. You're now holding in your hands two beautiful rings which symbolize the unbroken circle of love. They are appropriate to the task because they are circles never ending, like the promises you've just made to each other. Please take these rings and honor each other in their giving. Nick, do you take lead to be your lawfully wedded wife? Put that ring on her finger. Lee, do you take Nick to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Put it on. Lee, having witnessed your vows for marriage before all who are assembled here, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce to you for the first time the newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Nick and Lee Barlow.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no promised
Stop right there. Give each other a kiss.
First up, we have parents of the groom, Janice and Zachary, and parents of the bride, Majora and Edward. Next, we have Anita and Edward, parents of the bride. Next up, we have our ring bearers. Brian and Megan, escorted by Brian. Next we have Kelly and Denzel. We have Megan and Brian. Next up we have Kelly and Denzel. Kenya and Jamal. Next up, we have Christian, escorted by Joe. Next up, we have Paige and Brandon. Doctor and Mayor of Honor and Best Man, Zero. Let's give him a big hand. And at this time, if I can please get everyone to please stand. I'd like to introduce to you for the first time, Ruby and Nikki Barlow. Let's give them a big hand.
Each put your hand on it. Might have to lift up a little bit. There might be cardboard. Put a piece right on that plate.
I think I sliced the other side too. Right there. And let's try to pick it up. Got it? That's right. I think we're in the cardboard. Hold on.
Lift up just a little bit.
Okay. There we go. Grab it. Grab it. And you're on grip.
Look at the teamwork.
Get the plate.
Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and cut that right in half, guys.
Alright. Who slices this?
Now there's forks here if you want to use them, or you can use your fingers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, where do we put these?
Just set them right down. Give each other a kiss. Awesome. But that's yours. You can set it.
Are we living in a dream world? Are your eyes still green, girl? I know you're sick and tired of arguing, but you can't keep it in. Jealous, you got to swallow it. Your heart and mind, baby, follow it. Smile, happiness, you can handle it. And when you feel opposite, I just want you to know your whole being is beautiful. I'ma do the best I can do, 'cause I'm my best when I'm with you. I know in the past, love has been sort of hard on me. But I see it's gonna hurt you. Though this love may hurt a bit, we dealing with this water love. You even give my daughter love. I wanna build a tribe with you, protect and provide for you. Truth is, I can't hide from you. The pimp in me may have to die with you.
Close to me, babe.
to discover me. I just want you to put trust in me. I kinda laugh when you cussing me. The aftermath is you touching me. It's destiny that we connected, girl. You and I, we can affect the world. I'm tired of the fast lane. I want you to have my last name.
But I'm gonna make it much shorter because I know we're waiting to eat here.
Okay, Xavier.
I was just making flashcards of what I wanted to say in this moment, and so many things come to mind. I feel like I'm in a unique position. Not every best man is the brother of the group.
Yeah, baby, that's right.
So, and knowing me for these 12 years, it's just, all right, so let me tell you about my brother Nick. I see him as a child genius.
Yeah.
He was always tinkering. He was reading at the age of 3.
Yes, it was.
So just seeing him as I was growing up, he was always levels above, and I just saw myself like, that's something that I can do? And then he went and did it. Time and time over. Lee, you're a beautiful, caring, intelligent woman with a downright gorgeous smile. Always such a pleasure to be in your company. And her wonderful family, the Bennetts. I've always felt welcome in their home. They are all educated. They're encouraging.
Yes.
My Instagram experience with their mother, Renita, she's a great person to be friends with on there. I always get these encouraging reels on Instagram. She sends me like 6 or 7 at a time sometimes. But I love each and every one of them. So I look forward to building our bonds, our family bonds, making them stronger, digging them deeper. I have to shout out the RIT family out there. You hear that? That's the party people over there. So they're like a real family over there. They stay connected even from long distances. They love and appreciate each other. They have a deep commitment for success and advancement in life, and I really appreciate those values. You got a good family over there. I have to say, RIT did him right. Or at least he did RIT right.
He sure did.
Look at him now.
Yes.
All right, let me try to close this out here. Back to you two. So I've learned a few things seeing your relationship. The first thing that comes to mind is how love is just a hurricane. It blows you around left and right. You don't know which way you're looking sometimes. Hits you unexpectedly. When he came home from that Albany trip where they first met, he was truly heartbroken. I was worried. He was just talking about this girl that he met. He was worried that he might not see her again. And then we found out that she's like 10 minutes away. I also learned that love will endure. So in their 12 years, there were some rough patches. But they always came back together. That just brings a smile to my face. They found each other, and if they keep finding each other again and again, that's gotta be real love. That's gotta be something there. So keep saying yes. Just as you did today. Keep saying yes for each other, have each other's backs, supporting each other, pushing forward towards the future. The last thing I want to address is how love is a choice. From that honeymoon phase where you guys first met, to, year and year later, you have to keep making these decisions to stay with each other, to check in with each other, to send a text or send a call. And I know that when your spouse, your now spouse, does that for you, it touches you. You feel something from that. And that's that choice that you're making for each other. So keep saying yes and again. You make that decision to trust each other. There's give and take in these relationships. And you can continue giving because you know that your partner will give right back to you. So you gotta have that trust. Be honest with each other, be understanding, and be patient, even if it's another 5 seconds or so. You might feel that. So my closing prayer is for you too. Good Lord in heaven, I pray for their health, that they live long and happy lives. And in sickness, they recover and they stay with each other to bounce back. I pray for our families as we start to build a bond, unlike we have before. It's something new here. I'm looking forward to how we walk it out. And I pray for the love that you guys have between each other. I pray that it grows strong and continues to endure, and that it stands the test of time. Amen. Amen. So it's been my honor to be here as your brother and best man, and a wonderful sister-in-law. Thank you.
I know y'all hungry, so I'm gonna keep it flat, but I'm gonna keep it brief. Thank you everyone for being here. We're all so happy to celebrate the union of Beatrice and Nick. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shantae, and I've actually known Lee for 12 years, but met Nick first. So we went to school together from 2nd grade all the way through the end of high school. And our school was so small that we had pretty overlapping friendships the whole time. So I pretty much outed us all as nerds just now because you know how Nick is, you know how the rest of us are. And that of course extends to the RIT folks. I've seen that Discord chat, I know how nerdy y'all are too. But really, it's just wonderful to be here. And despite having known Nick for 9 years by the time I met Lee, really I think she was the glue that held our friend group together. What I will say is it kind of describes their dynamic pretty well. Nick is the outgoing one. He pulls everybody in, and then Lee keeps us together. So it's just wonderful to see that union continue. Lee is just such a kind and genuine person. It's been so wonderful to see you grow. I mean, when we met 12 years ago, if someone would have said that you were gonna move cross country, find a new job, new friends, meeting new people in another place where you've only been a couple of times, I wouldn't have believed it. So I'm just so glad to see you grow and, really just through that process, I'm trying not to repeat because Derek said a lot of what I was going to say. But what I want to say is that it's been just a joy seeing the two of you continue to choose each other over and over again, because that's really what love is making that choice. Anybody who knows the comedian Kev on stage, him and his wife, as they said, marriage be hard. So just the fact that all of us here today that are gathered from all over the country to see this union together, it shows that we all are your new merged extended family, and we are here to support you through that whole process. And I just hope that you continue to choose each other each and every day, grow in your love with enthusiasm.
I just want to say that I am very, very, very proud to have Nick as my son and Lee as my daughter. And I think they make, such a great couple. They've been together for so long, and without Nick, Lee, you wouldn't think anything but. And the thing about it, to see them grow from, just, we went to the science fair. That was it. Now, I can see that they were really, truly in love. And like I say, I am proud to be the father of Leatrice. She has grown so much, and she has been, an incredible. When you talk about reading, Leatrice was reading at 3.
Yeah.
Leatrice used to teach when she was in pre-K. Some of the accomplishments she's been able to do. First, Leatrice can speak Japanese.
Yeah.
We were at the Historical Museum. They were doing the Japanese festival. And Leatrice was talking with the Japanese. I'm like, okay, you gotta understand each other. And in addition to that, she's fluent in Italian. She's taken part in the Italian festival for over 3 years. She is, just outstanding. She loves to write, she loves to read, and like I say, they make such an incredible couple because they're both incredibly smart and they're incredibly united because they work so well together. And I love it, and thanks for everybody coming in today. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. But these two are remarkable, as you have heard just a little excerpt of what they've been doing and how they've been mended and brought together. I want to say that Lee already felt like my daughter 12 years ago. When I saw him, I saw her. Occasionally I had to send her home. I'm like, wait a minute, your mom and daddy know we're still here. But God has been good and graceful, and they were very good kids and grown up to be wonderful adults, loving, caring. They love both families just as much. And they're good examples for the young ones to look up to. And we're blessing you today because you blessed us. They were both easy to raise, but I can speak for Nichols. They were easy kids. And not only did he read at 3, he rode a 2-wheel bicycle at 3. He was just remarkable. We just never saw anything like it. He had 2 wheels. He don't need a 4-wheel. He's 3 years old. And then with the reading, it wasn't Dick, Jane, and Mary books. It was, okay, Nick, if you can really read this newspaper. He would read the article in a newspaper. He had to do that for one of the principals so they could put him in a proper class at school. So I'm sure Leatrice was the same. But God bless you all, and we bless them today, and we're happy for your union. We couldn't be more happy.
Good Lord, good eat. Thank God, let's eat. So Father, we bless and we praise you for this day. We thank you for the food we're about to receive. Let it be nourishment to our bodies. Bless all that's in attendance. We thank you for this day. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
call it soul. And you drop top the sky, oh, you were right when I was 3 years old. No one knows me like the piano in my mother's home. Though I left, I flew the rest, and you know I won't be alone. And in my chest, you know me best, as you know I'll be back home. An angel by her side all the times I nearly couldn't call. They said that it's hard to notice inside. I kept the feelings close. And you took hold of me and never, never, never let me go. No one knows me like the piano in my mother's home.
Beautiful song.
Let's give him a big